Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And here's Garland for three. Sinks the triple.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now, here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Garland. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Strus in the corner. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside Garland. Back to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Antetokounmpo defending. Bucket is good.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Now, here's Ball. Down low. Turner with the steal. Now, Giannis. He has 6. Pass to Turner. Back to Giannis. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. And stolen by Mobley. And Cleveland with another turnover here. The Bucks trail. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Driving the lane. Nance with the rebound. To the inside. And Wade slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Antetokounmpo And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Prince outside. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Mitchell. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Giannis. Comes up empty down low. To the paint. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
They set the screen. Good work defensively by Turner. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you guys.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Ball with it. Now guarded by Porter. Tomlin misses. On the wing, Giannis. He's got 10. Outside Turner. Here's Giannis. Out to Turner. Clock at 6. Bucks passing it around. And a great assist. by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Turner's got his second basket of the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Giannis, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The wide-open look here for Garland. Drills it from outside. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Here's Giannis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Garland. Pass the ball. And here is Mobley to the right side. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Over to the wing. Here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Can't connect from short range. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
No good on the second free throw. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Trent outside. Takes it inside. And that one drops.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Porter, here we go. Just 5 to shoot. Portis the screen. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And for the Bucks, 3, Paul Anthony.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Garland with it. 6 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Garland with it. Picked up by Portis. Allen shot is off. And here is Anthony. And it's Trent in the corner. Keeps it alive. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Portis. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. The shot by Turner no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lets it fly. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Strus in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
And it's the Bucks ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. Mobley is screened. 6 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Left side, Porter. Back to Giannis. Stolen by Garland. Stolen by Prince. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you guys.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Ball surveying the defense. Hunter, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Giannis. Kuzma outside. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 12. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving to the rim.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
And here are the Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's the pick. Inside. Turner with the steal.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Back to Nance. 1 second left, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. A 12-point game. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Pass to Nance. Mitchell left side. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. Prince wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mitchell outside. Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Turner. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Now, here's Suggs. Shoots over Simons. And that one's good, Suggs. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
To the inside. Banchero. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And that one is good.
Well, you see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Now here is Carter, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wagner from long range. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Tatum draws the double. Boston again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Hauser. Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Three-pointers, Simons. Orlando leading. And Banchero, here we go.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Simons. White wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Shoots over Hauser. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The three from Tatum. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. From the arc. And it's Wagner missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out in front, leading by a point. The second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
5 to shoot to the left wing. Pritchard with a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
They set the pick. Now Hauser. And the three off target. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back over to you guys.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And it's Banchero missing. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Boucher.
Now, Chris Boucher has great ability to run in transition as a big. You've got to keep up.
Pass to Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wagner outside. And it's Banchero missing. Pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Simons missing. Orlando with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Banchero outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Banchero with the screen to the wing right side. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Magic trailing. Now, here's Suggs. And he drives in. The three from Banchero. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Queta. Carter pulls it in. Suggs looking around. Wagner wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The 3 from Tatum. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Wagner, right side. Outside, Bane. Back to Suggs. Here's Wagner. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics, one of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency. But after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Outside, Suggs.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Stolen by Carter. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Bane. It's stolen by White. And they're pushing it up. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Here's Suggs. Great D that time from Tatum.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Brown. Banchero grabs the board.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Carter outside. Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Bitadze. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. White with it. Jones covering. And here is Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Isaac down low. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. 1:36 left in the 3rd. Pass to Queta. Stolen by Bitadze. Wagner with it. Isaac outside. Now Jones. He's covered by Brown. And it's Bitadze in the corner. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Here's Suggs. He drains it as the shot.
Some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
And it's Hauser in the corner. Now Pritchard. Carter pulls it in. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Banchero. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Driving in. Right wing. Here's Hauser.
This guy takes pride on the defensive side of the ball. Banchero not backing down.
On the wing, Bane. Here's Carter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Outside, Suggs. And there's the drive. That puts them in the lead. 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
Pass to Pritchard. Boucher the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Brown throws it down hard.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go with a 3. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Brown down low. Over Carter. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Carter right side. Kicks it out to Wagner. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 3.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Suggs. Oh, the dunk!
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Banchero vacuums it in. Bane looking around. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by White. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Outside, Suggs. Carter outside. Now Bane. And taken away by Brown. Now here's Tatum. That's tipped and stolen by Wagner. From outside. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Timeout.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Celtics making a switch here. Shoot from 8.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Suggs outside. The putback. Tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. And Tatum driving.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Banchero with the screen. It's Suggs with the drive. That one is good.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Tatum. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Tatum nails them both.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
Here's Banchero. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Brown outside. Floats one up.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Jason Tatum can't drop the tough three-pointer. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so it's Boston with it.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Wagner can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now here's Booker. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Leonard looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Beal from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And Beal comes to help. Booker no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Up and in on the layup.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
Outside Harden. Beal outside. Pass to Leonard. High arcing shot. And the shot goes in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Stolen by Collins. Now Leonard. Back to Beal. Pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard with the ball. Green picks him up. Leonard can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Zubats. Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Here's Zubats. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Outside Booker. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 6.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. The Clippers trail. Pass to Beal. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the paint. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Now here's Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Harden misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
O'Neal. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. to the left side wing. Back to Harden. Lopez, the screen. Three-pointer, Beal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple, a go-to scorer with considerable range. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Out left to the wing. Outside for Booker. Back to Richards. 5 to shoot. Here goes Booker. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Batum. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Phoenix with it. Lopez with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. Check by Brooks. And here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Pass to Brooks. Outside for Booker. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Beal, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Batum outside. Dunn outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gets the 3-ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 1. To the inside. And James Harden pulls it down. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
And the Suns miss again. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Left side, Green. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Back to Booker. Clock at 6. To the paint. Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Over to the left wing. Harden from outside. Williams grabs the board. Green with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the Suns miss again. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Leonard. Collins a screen. Now Lopez. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 5 now.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Grant, you played a half decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And the Suns making a change here. Harden with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Brian.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And the dunk by Leonard.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Booker surveying the floor. Outside O'Neal. Launches a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Green going at the D. And it's hammered home by Green.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
Zubac screen. Kicks it out to Collins. Beal outside. With some arc. Oh, Williams with the block. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brooks. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Pass to Beal. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Beal's got 5 now.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Now Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Harden. For 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. On the wing, Green. Down low. Here's Williams. The layup off target. Los Angeles leading by 7. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Lays out. It's stolen. And he's all alone for the statement dunk from Booker.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Richards pulls it in. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. And here's Dunn. Brooks defending. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. Leonard outside. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. The layup misses. Suns trail by 5. Outside Booker. Stolen by Harden. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Beal, that one's good. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Richard's shot is off. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Harden. 4-3. No good that time. Outside Booker. Into the lane. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. They set the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
He hits the second from the line. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Outside Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Off target with the 3. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Dunn. Booker defending. To the inside. Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. In transition, here come the Suns. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Left side, Harden. To the wing, right side. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Harden gets the double team. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Dunn. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Malowich. Suns trail by 7. Here's Gillespie. And there's a pick. Inside. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Harden. Leonard. Williams rips down the board. Suns trail by 7. Brooks can't get the 3. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Nice! That one's good.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
And stolen by Williams. Booker. And he drives in. Banks it home. Big shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Booker. Now pass to Williams. Now Brooks puts up the tray. Zubac pulls it down.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Here's Brooks. Leonard there for the rebound. Now Harden fires the three. Not that time.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Williams. Now Booker. Now Green. Jacks up a three. Oh, it misses. Here's Collins. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
.23 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Harden. Now Leonard. And stolen by Williams. And he grabs the board and finishes it off. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Pass to SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a three-level scorer. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Back to Williams. Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the corner. No good with the triple. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And yes, it's good.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying, it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. For 3, Holmgren.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wells wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Holmgren the screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Morant left side. They double him with Wiggins. Now here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Now here's SGA. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Holmgren in the corner. Back to SGA. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Morant scanning the floor. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Memphis.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
Morant, the bounce pass. And stolen by Wallace. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Caruso, no good. And here are the Grizzlies with it. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Morant. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Caruso, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing on the board. Morant outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So both teams making some changes here. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick and roll sets.
Here's Jerome. Count it, good. Jerome's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Jerome. Inside. Jackson misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
It's Dort on the wing. SGA feeling it out a bit. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Morant with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. The high post shot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Memphis, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Morant outside. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holmgren wide open. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Holmgren's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Morant. Some solid defense there from SGA. And the rejection by Jackson. And Edey has it in the corner. Pass to Wells. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from SGA.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at
we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Philadelphia 76ers. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well.
Jordan Poole.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Let's go. And it's Williamson missing. In the corner, George with it. Maxey deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. To the paint. And stolen by Maxey. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. That one good for 2. Embiid's got his second bucket.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Williamson in the post. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Shot by Grimes, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Murray. And here's Poole for 3. Sinks the triple.
Oh, you got to chase Poole off that three-point line or he will do exactly that.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Poole. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. That shot off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Messi. 6 to shoot. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Pass to Bona. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
The 76ers trail by 3. They set the screen. Pass to Bona. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Poole outside. Outside for Murray. No good with the triple. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Now Edgecombe. Pass to Watford. Now Maxey. Still without a basket. Good on the shot.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Here's Williamson. Back to Messi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Back to Embiid. Messi with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Inside, Williamson. Some solid defense from Maxey. To the inside. And it's George missing. The Pelicans leading. To the middle. A shot by Messi, no good. So it's Philadelphia now. And that one's good, George.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Pass to Messi. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And George, here we go. And stolen by Williamson. Now, here's Poole. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Williamson looking it over. Down low. And Messi throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Poole outside. Pass to Messi. Outside for Murray. There's a good screen. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey on the wing to the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his three. The 76ers leading. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Shot from free throw range. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
George double teamed. Back to Grimes. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
New Orleans moving it around. Shot from the top of the key. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Maxey. Outside, George for three. Just three to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.